up!
I get home, go to my room, then close the door. There's a shrine with hollow bones and designs on the floor. Modern electrons, scope, LED color modes. Up until recently, this is how I discovered flows. I landed my SpaceX in a Tyvek suit with a face mesh, but I confess I haven't been to space yet. When the fans get depressed, they go to my last known address. Text my phone with cold threats. He's addicted to cigarettes, she's addicted to 5-minute sex. As it turns out, both their needs relieve stress. Oh my God, look at all these Comic-Con hoes. I sniff her toes and got Omicron on my nose. How else would you know? I am the man from Cybertron, attending this year's Comic-Con with greasy goggles on. Toggle my screen, smoke medical tree from a bong. I'm looking for Mr. Incredible's wife in a thong. It is cold outside, but behind these doors it is warm. Ever since I turned the rocket stove on, I haven't had this much peace and quiet in so long. I forgot how bad the world is gone. I'm a 100-year-old black Clint Eastwood. I'm a shooter with a Lapua, chilling in the woods. There is no survival group. Come on, man, there's only 5 for you. What the fuck that's supposed to do? Put that weight on your shoulders, your clavicle can end up in your colon. Some things are better not spoken. The schedule's open, your interview's at 12. They wanna ask you about L. Thank you, bus. Checks in the mail. MDC 130. Me and the old lady getting flirty. Can't help myself, she's so pretty. Took a Zoom course on genome streamline sewing. We discussed the top 5 depopulation components. Chapter 6, the labyrinth of indecision. Let me see if you get it. Can anyone tell me where this book was written? She spoke in some kind of code, wearing some old Merovingian clothes. She had a Native American indigenous nose. My phone fell in the river. A diver was hired to retrieve it and bring it back to my sister before dinner. I read on the internet how I could bring it back to life if I let it dry in a bag of jasmine rice. I was a bad boy more than twice. All night she wore tights. It's not illegal to stare, is it? Right? I speak to Pata and Patois. He hears best. For me to speak the Queen's English is a fair request. See, I never been the type to buckle from peer pressure, no question. Even if I was near best. When I feel like a rebel, I piss off the side of my vessel. And don't know why I'm compelled to tell you. I ain't trying to sell you, show and tell you, or help you. Direct energy melt you. Who in the bloody hell ever felt you? Can anybody rhyme like this? Well, if they could, it wouldn't be special. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You made a Bob Dylan deal with the devil. God bless you, now you in trouble. Sitting in the Mars temple, eating rotten spam and lentils. Pen and paper, pad and pencil, rehearsing over my song instrumental. Tell the truth, you do it for revenue. You don't care whether or not it's ethical. You commit lyrical seppuku. Don't you dare listen to them, and don't let them get you. If this is a test, it's God testing you. Ice burn blisters, the flow so cold you get the shivers when you are surrounded by niggas holding clippers, trimming your whiskers, spritzes with a sprinkle of citrus. Damn bitch, you sure know how to make an entrance. Maintenance drinkers, brother Noopsy and the Soul Sisters, a bunch of crypto gold diggers. The worm from the wood tastes bitter. You do the logistics, I do the metrics. The old wizard with bar-coded energy, root chakra need a colon cleansing like rotary engines. Leftover emissions with high compression, low resistance. That piece of shit is grossly expensive, bro. What you thinking? I remember being lectured by Richard Mesger. Caterpillar and maggot cocoons burrow deep in the open wounds of the soon-to-be damned and doomed. Aerosolized drugs dripped down from the skies above because we looked up and cried for love. Honey Nigella sativa gently inserted into amoebas with nano tweezers to stop seizures and to roll up your sleeves. Then rebuild they photon receivers. A good writer gives all the credit to the readers. Verbal flash freeze, cold flows to the nth degree. One step closer to infinity. One step closer, the more diverse vocal that did it for the culture. The wait is near over. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. Who ate the last fucking piece of cheesecake? find out who it is and kill that cheapskate. Come here, lil' Nene, you want that beat from the East beat tape? How about I be your DJ? All these MCs in this NFT space, is this some kind of MC NFT race? Some people just want ice cream, but they so stupid, cause the ice cream's made out of liquefied humans.
That's not dignified music.
So let's see if we can find a way to use it, and when everyone's dead, that's the proof.
And I think that for the students, it's a beacon of professional prudence that you would feel honored enough to do this. Thank you.
They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die.
Canibus,
I love your music. For me, it is the rhythmic and poetic blueprint I was groomed with. There's a peer group I'm with called The Circle. It's exclusive, we love your new shit. I can say we're somewhat suited. The sentence structure for poetry and word usage seems best suited for anyone interested in academic improvement. Just the raw minutia of the soundscapes you paint with your music. Certainly enough to make any sane consumer lose it. The substance, the content, absurdly elusive. If we don't Google it, the meaning could very well elude. As I pointed out earlier, we're humble students, and speaking for myself, I can't wait to see what you do in the future. I really appreciate that, Rupert. There's a caveat to it. For me, it's an inspirational booster if I feel like a loser or vocally muted. Creatively, at some point, I guess we all go through it. I mean, after all, we're only human. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. I just try to tune in to that authentic, original frequency hip-hop was produced with. The conditions it was produced in, it was communicative. What is your truth? What do you think? Sometimes I write in black, sometimes blue ink. Other times I use red for the rhymes if I feel like I'm proofing it. Just being truthful with it. If we're being honest, that's never lucrative. Let's face it, you stupid bitch, the rap game's abusive, it's punitive. You gotta take more turmeric just to keep up with the foolishness. No matter what you do with it, Lucifer has a way of undoing it till we all just end up getting used to it. Everybody on some coon and shit, doing whatever they gotta do to get fucked with no lubricant. Up against a crucifix, I'm 100% convinced that's anti-humanist, and I don't want nothing to do with it. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system change, it ain't about money. Life's a bitch and then you die, dummy. They don't have the time to hide everything from you. They don't wanna stop you, they know you want you. If the money system changed, it was never about the money. Life is a bitch, talk to me. It started with the DOD after World War II in Japan, when the company branched that ended up with the money clan. They put him on open sea for the whole world to see. A man so handsome has never been killed for ransom. They put pineapple skins in his mouth and gagged him, then put him in a bomb-proof box and fragged him. Tortured, burnt, wasted, boiled, filleted, strangled, hanged him upside down in a pit for wild animals. Wearing multiverse wearables, highly scalable, near innumerable variables. Then just stand there and stare at you. Half the room quiet, half the room was hysterical. There's a parable about the plot he was buried next to. I read their electronic diary right before they fired me. Then when I wrote a better one, they rehired me. Oh, how fitting the irony. Sometimes society was so kind to me that I'd literally rhyme for free. If the terms set forth are suitable, once you agree, they become immutable. They carry crucibles to your cubicle. And of course, none of this is really provable. If for any reason you refuse to go, I just wanted you to know, if you can adjust protocol, I'll take you to the next Super Bowl, as long as that's between me and you though. Behold the Infinity Scrolls, vintage investors and sophisticated collectors standing outside in the cold. We serve piping hot caramel macchiatos and hand out customary Columbia ponchos on loan. For those calling my phone, our operators are standing by to provide 5-star service and answer any question you might propose. But I think you're holding the mic too close. Please be patient while we place you on hold. Each custom vintage mode, physically sold but individually owned. My writing process is like minting gold. We can modify his behavior by shooting him in the head with a laser. Then 5G Terminator his ass later. Tied down in a crypto.com center high lounge by this British broad. tried to offer me 5 pounds. Okay, let's go talk business somewhere off in the distance. Real normal, like you just talking to Christians. A glass opaque, cylinder case, pyramid shape. How could you really hate what a real lyricist make? I shave tits for a living. Yeah, about 2 clients per day. The best way to talk shit to a scientist's face. Playing poker, met a cougar at Kroger. A few years older, she walked over and asked me to sign her cannabis poster. The black market certified smoker, taking a total piss at the voters and anyone counter, uplifting the culture. Every man on my rifle team has the survival gene, and at least 5 vital streams of Cobra and Bible mean. They changed my orders, forced me to the border. Now I'm living in a yurt made of mud with Ethiopian quality water. How would you like your omelet? Meta burger, bacteria bomblets, beyond vegan, nano electronics. Who is the aggressor and who is compliant? Whose agenda murders the uninspired underneath the shroud of science? They're gonna hold you responsible 100%. They're gonna charge you for attaching it to a sugar molecule. I saw visions of the slaughter on the outermost layer of the transmission fluid floating on top of the water. Yeah, a lot of things he say be way out there, but what could it hurt just to hear him out with your inner ear? It's a nice day outside, I untie the ropes. Come on baby, let's take a ride on the boat. Generator humming, starboard and port both running. Yo, what in the hell you fuss about now, woman? Backed off and beach, just you and me. That you believe free like our ancestors used to be. Smile, lay down, chill. The Starship Disney Hotel, black Amex card, pay all the bills. Mickey Mouse bubble bath, como se dice, suffering, succotash. So in love with your thick fat ass. Let's start a business, 24-hour fitness or bed and breakfast, real estate assistance, or maybe publishing or printing. Now if I sell my soul and you collect the money, when we reinvest it, I could buy my soul back, honey. If you the nicest, why you charge bargain basement prices? The zeitgeist hybrid, dead silent, dismembered and lifeless. Peace be well, indeed, be grateful for your B&T cells with detailed descriptions in the email. He has the immune system of a super. He was staying in Worcester by the time he had his 30th booster. It is not a paradox to fight to pursue life. It's only right. Some humans need a spark to see the light. The data was captured but contaminated. The bag of biohazard waste was handed over to the pond scum that originally made it. A sophisticated, very well-natured, educated behaviorist who happens to be my absolute favorite. I rarely exaggerate when I rhyme in the booth, even a minuscule lies a myopic kind of truth.
Yeah, I like this one.
New York, LA, Times, they both reverse transcribed this rhyme simultaneously. They tried to get inside his mind, his Amazon catalog, rebuild Babylon, unroll a master scroll of the surface, sketch the schematic on. Palanquin carries a poet roadmap and a song, retracing the steps of a journey never traveled before. The mandolin was laid across legs, bruised and bandaged. Short supply of first aid is why his wounds were rancid. A musician played Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry, be happy. Gradually, if things get worse, you adapt naturally. Choose your fate as you near death and move away from a recuperative state. These pharmaceuticals make them hallucinate. It's nothing new to pay dues. How much you produce today? You know what they say, it's business as usual. Okay, because of sanctions, they are banned from international bank transfers. They stealth bombed Wakanda after they killed Black Panther. The ancestors were angered. When I heard about it, I was in transit in a foreign land. The news feed was in a foreign language. The Starlink satellite standard couldn't give me a serious answer. The Sirius satellite system was tampered. My fintech financer finally translated the transcript. My legs failed me and I fell, leaving my spirit standing, weeping in sadness. What are the chances? Looking down at cannabis through stained Google glasses, wailing in anguish. It's hard to cope with something so savage, let alone tragic. The melanated man mourns on the Sabbath while America's streets are swarming with panzers, horses, carriages, cannabis, hands-free lariats, control-free energy palanquins. The skies pour liquid acid, water treatment, tap water is brackish. Tech support taken over by hackers. Don't believe me? Blow me. You repeat me? Better quote. This is a goodie but oldie, 5.1 Dolby. The Romans tied every sniveling son of a nun, moaning to each cadaver closely. Toxic exposure from bodies decomposing in the hot sun roasting, painstakingly and slowly infecting the flesh of anything living, laying there loathing, selfishly indulging down a structurally corroding path of primroses with eyes nearly closed. I suppose you could say barely open, swaying to and fro, spraying saliva from their throats, foaming, playing karaoke choking. To me it sound like ogling, but it is worth noting this forbidden foreboding tongue scolding was originally OEM designed by Boeing, promoting anal swab probing, exploding from an efficient battery warning. Do the research, homie, I ain't trolling. My newest CD frozen, your skin smoldered, overheated and swollen, steaming and smoking and stinking through clothing. I need a moment to go breathe in the open. Fucking rappers got me sicker than COVID, and you know this. Still the dopest, free to people like Moses, hyper focused with both barrels loaded. Cause I'm a poet, and when my palanquin pull up, climb aboard. Let's go, biz, peep the components. Pete Rock, can I bust bones? Shoulder to shoulder in foxhole with speed loaders. Lord cyborg soldiers, hot fire like dialogue told ya, nigga. NFT exclusive, just for you, listen to the music. Mass Malthusian delusions of grandeur. Eucalyptic massage, it feels so soothing. Very nice to meet you, Miss Big Booty. My name is Captain Stooping, I hope I'm not intruding. Of course you're still recouping from yesterday's afternoon thing. The blowfishing and the hooting, serenading and crooning. I've got good news, the weather's improving, and everyone's assembling for the debut viewing of my newly released Jekyll and Hyde movie. It's promised to be a doobie, but if you don't feel like hanging out with the groupies, you can pop your coochie and we watch some other Netflix movie. There was a knock on the door and a deep voice, por favor, senor, while we were anchored directly offshore. He said he's only got enough space to show me there's no space left. Yo, who is this fucking space cadet? I told him these rhymes were designed elsewhere. They're brought to earth through a stargate here. I get paid to produce it, even if you don't listen to it, so I don't care what you do with it. First, we must establish a baseline. If you can hear this rhyme, you've already interfered with time. 1 hour therapy every Tuesday, in a room alone with Papa Jube. We hold hands and pray to the beat for root play. They help me get away from the black boule. No need to say more, it's a new day. Whoever take, you break, you pay. Far away from a dark side moon base, pumping that new DJ Who Kid J. Illuminate the whole modern human race. You are great, but only in a future time and place. The current test method all by itself is a death sentence. Just listen and I answer your questions. Neon orange leaves, Japanese maple trees. If you scream, I'll staple your knees. My muse is my lover, and there is much more to discover. The perfect poetry, the hunger. This is not fictitious. My queen eats delicious kingfishers on Port Murion dishes. Bread and shrimp mixed with peppermint over shredded pimp. Nobody's ever had it since Scotch bonnet pepper on the road to Mecca. Nobody's ever told this story better. Placebo-based controls take your soul, erase what you know, then put your brain back in the same score. Music to my ears, the nightmares of one's own fears. Now imagine it's written in layers. Sigillum, D, Signum, D, V. My new system makes the old system obsolete. Frankenstein's experiment has escaped the lab. These knuckles made of brass need a face to smash. The charagma's engraved on your face, on your mask, on your ass, on your feet, and at the base of your hands. There's no pit of fire in the lake, my man. Only highly flammable vapes and gas. No please, yes thanks, just talk to me, champ. They must have emptied your memory banks. Now I question your trustworthiness. You a dirty little subversionist. What you keep searching for, bitch? Chronic fatigue syndrome, Google it and get the new ringtone. You ain't grown, you shrinking, home. They call me Mazel Tov Malkovich, and my hollow bones conduits help me get something out of it. The name of the album is One Step Closer. The Cedral magic involved is Sideways Ocho. Marco, Polo, hiding from Chronos, sunbathing in a magnetic sun through the ozone. A randomized control trial. You see, it's all about style and whatever they talk about now. The wins, the whys, the hows, it all stays hidden in the files. That's why it's called a control trial. Mass Malthusian delusion. Is this an illusion set up by the illusionists? Or is this a group of illumined ones doing this? Or is this an arrogant group with a movement not knowing what the movement is? Is this complete and utter foolishness? Or is this the pathetic weak human in us choosing this? We might need Judge Judy for this. Mass Malthusian delusion. Mass Malthusian delusion. Mass Malthusian delusion. M80 is the new Rick Rubin.
Yeah, nigga.
If the tribe ever get live to push on by,
we gon' knock on your door like them cable guys.
Make sure there's an adult home to let us inside.
If we knock on your door like them cable guys,
we only accept cash if you don't mind.
When we knock on your door like them cable guys,
and if you happen to decide you don't wanna comply,
keep knock on your door like them cable guys.
I'm the 100th monkey running through Dubai in my undies. Take worms in my tummy, I'm always hungry. I wear a mask as a vow of silence. When turbulence get violent, both hands on the stake like a pilot. You been drinking or sprinting with your ding-a-ling swinging. Interesting, you let mind control your thinking. Keep listening, if you're listening, I'ma tell you why. We gon' knock on your door like them cable guys. Shape charges, blow out central columns, then collapse on them. Trapped till the morning, please acknowledge I'm a biometric gangster from college. Honest hip-hop lobbyist, my favorite lunchbox, comfortable office. Cannabis produce high amounts of lyrics per hour. This whole infinity thing, just a symbol of power. Spatial series, DNA and ion theories. I'm a serious nigga, till you show me some titties. I'm the scientific version of mystical too. If hip-hop is a school, then Master P is for principal. Def Jam had the whole game under pressure. Now you in a group rhyming together like salt and pepper. Whatever, that shit ain't going nowhere, nigga. All that old head shit is water under the river. Ain't none of you got no labels, how you gonna deliver? Whoever your sponsor is, tell him your clothes don't fit you. No website, no merchandise, promotional pictures. Ain't popping no bottles, ain't got no bitches. When they say we don't believe you in the game, no need you. What you say, Lo?
I'm a Muhammad Ali when I see you.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. Style. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Nobody want that.
I'm mastered rapping a pitch black bat habitat. I'm Burt Bacharach wearing a MAGA hat to the back. They took me to task. I physically collapsed, they laughed. At 10,000 feet, running fast, wearing a mask. They was waiting for the rapture, but ended up getting recaptured. Human nature became unnatural. Repopulate recombinant chromosome 8. You gon' find out fucking with the microphone ace. The brimstone bully, the boogeyman wearing a hoodie. Looky, some sweet birds, that's the pussy tonight. Mango rice, head crack, hand roll dice. 50 Foxtrot, tango twice. Trader Joe with a mono-atomic mask made of gold. Darth Vader breathing smallpox 2.0. With advanced fighter maneuvers, nostril implants with oxygen boosters. Kubla Khan, Shaka Zulu, top tier cockfighting booster. Rastaman come back from the future. Cornucopia of human minutia. We hunt down 5G towers in the Toyota Yaris with Debbie Tavares trying to make a better tomorrow.
There's a sign that is given.
It is given. Yeah.
Evil will multiply.
Multiply, man. Evil.
Cause every man want go heaven.
Want go heaven.
Yeah.
Lift up.
But nobody want die.
They don't
Won't die. But nobody want die.
Them sticks gonna hate anyway. How we no listen to the words where them say. Them can't stop we shine low way. Make them know say it's a beautiful day. Hey, them snakes gonna hate anyway. How we no listen to the words where them say. Them can't block we shine away. Make them know say it's a beautiful day. Every day.
Canibus.
Underneath the full moon, he took half a shroom. Woke up 12:15 the next afternoon. Went straight to keypad Zoom. Grabbed the next tune. This is my world. You Mel Gibson looking for fuel. He joined the group in the room through Zoom. He was apparently preparing a pot of moose head soup. It was gross. He lost at least half the room. So I pumped up the volume as he continued. He said they exhumed the body, recovered the infinity stone, but came to find out it was a duplicate copy. Damn, that sucks to be you, Poppy. I'm not the illest, I don't take it personal, even though it hurts my feelings. They call me Captain Double Action. I practice from Nebraska to Alaska. JTF Fast Company Extraction. A troubled nomad with cold steel romance. Let's dance outdoors near this rusty old ranch. The crusty old man with pus scabs all over his hands. Your weapons jam, he gon' bust your ass. Hey yo, I used to sell those champ for Charlie Horse elbow cramps. The company folded, then got revamped. I got the same hardware Captain Nemo used, upgraded with supersonic torpedo tubes. I got a backup supply line that starts with rhymes. The countdown coincides with to bounce down, it's time. High spec, low tech, or low spec, high tech. Mix it up, nigga, it's something they won't expect. Scorched earth, torch work, start at your front porch first. I hope both your grandparents at work. I'm that pit bull terrier, chewing on your blood-brain barrier. Nothing in the world could be scarier. Immunostimulation, what are the implications? Who cares? We going on vacation. Good morning, top of the day. I oxygenate with coffee and omelet steak. Then I decarboxylate, pull a stocking down over my face. Tuck that thing in the waist. Meet you downstairs at the gate. They say the brown-tailed squirrel is entitled to less in this world. I find it hard to respect those words. Tonics of dominant influence me to vocal a beat moderate while still placing my voice on top of it. Are you a philosopher? Yes, I think very deep. In fact, alkaline hydrolysis exists. When you come to terms with that, your blood will be attacked from biosludge in a vat, and your world will collapse. Vampires want blood and pseudoscientists want biosludge. Basic instructions before Bible club. The pillars of justice crushed to dust by a nigga with musket. They handcuffed him cause he spit with substance. Ask around, he ain't nothing to fuck with or be in love with. Them handcuffs is like titanium cufflinks. Verily, verily, I say unto you, microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead, claim that baggage. Delta Strike Force package. My drones over traffic cause accidents to happen. You must be reading my mind. He a one-man machine that rhyme. A baby Doberman eating at your spine, beginning to feed off your insides. If I was you, I wouldn't think twice. The main concern is to preserve life. If I was you, play nice, bruh. Don't be mean. I cried watching what happened to behind the scenes Gene. 299 days later, I walked in the bodega wearing gold-plated Ray-Ban aviators. Rap don't prove you great, I show you how catastrophe tastes. Throw battery acid in your face, the lawnmower man with motorized hands. My hydraulics crush hydrogen tanks that make a thug dance, no cap. I called Lord Cyborg on the map. He ain't no hip-hop cop, he got a badge for rap. 308, rap, unique angle of attack. That yellow-bellied rat just shot him in the back. Now you got a malfunctioning jetpack in zero gravity. How the fuck you gon' get back? Yo, send Black to go collect all his plaques. I never thought of that, but I'ma have to go with no thanks. I got a certified postage letter from the globalists on my dresser, and I ain't gon' never open it. They want my infinity tech. I signed the NDA with the senator. 14 years later, we see the release of something suspiciously similar. They stole my shit. Look at all them flows I spit. I'm multidisciplinary, yet nothing could have prepared me for what I experienced in the rap game summarily. Verily, verily, I say unto you, microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Verily, verily, I say unto you, I watched it all happen from the telecom room in plain view. I saw Metatron under a full moon with the Sephiroth and his crew eating energon cubes. The Lord Cyborg's blackball is atrocious. The interview with Joe Rogan got 0 promotion. Dr. Malone had him open, I was in the background coaching him. Dewey Cooper, the Black Cobra, and TJ was choking him. Had him tapping out all over the linoleum. That Don Corleone got COVID again. Everyday occurrences like this are circumstantial aversions to get perverted into a burden. Holographic indigenous camouflage projection, a weapon system we generally use for our protection. Poetry margin to margin, now that's what I'm talking. If I'm flying in a Black Hawk, that's when I'm squawking. 100,000 bars of running, keep marching. I don't answer the phone, I don't care who calling. The bad boy a good talk, Kamehameha him a boss. That's him laying in the Himalayan salt. Blessed the man with heart, where beautiful things are. Barefoot before God, praying in the park. Lamb shish kebab, Wolfgang murder mouth in a synagogue. 50 bars, Capadonna win awards. Master built the bus, the group I'm a member of. We came to free the hip-hop prisoners and lift your spirit up. Third eye, live it up. The microphone is a good listener. Verily, verily, I say unto you, microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. I massage my mustache with limon bergamot from a glass. I think fog develops from hot gas. My Jamaican grandma gon' whoop your ass, cause you ate the last dumpling out the pot, dumbass. Verily, verily, I say unto you, microphone check, 2022. Canibus I can't rap. The earth is flat, but so is the sun, and so are these drums. Can you work with that? My hybrid cyborg system spit a rhyme, a diving board distance. From here I can slice off your whiskers. Come out the entrance, run your ass down with slippers. Grab your ass with the grippers. MI6 business takes 6 minutes. Tell me what I wanna know, you miserable sons of bitches. Before my little takers tie you up and torture your twisters. Did I say torture? I mean tickle. Intelligence central, or I could kill you once the lyrical magnetic force triples. I give $4 per ripple. 5 deadly fingers rip out your heart crystal with 6 syllables to the target. The signal. Incoming hypersonic missile adds a different ambiance to the riddle. Hammer and sickle bang you in the temple. Talk calmly to you to come across harmless, charming and gentle. Then drive across the bridge and toss you out the car through the window. Cause you talk like a tall blonde bimbo, crawling bored out of a sinkhole. Bent over trying to remove an awkward ingrown. You weirdo metaphor nympho. What is this shit show? They criminal.
Niggas just ain't fucking with the cannabis.
Is it the shoes?
As we walk through the strings of my soul, my pain, my joy, my thoughts. 1,000 bars equals 1 word from God. 6 billion stars in a world living in shit. I'm trying to figure out what this life really is. How it's this reality. Somebody fucking answer me. How could we allow ourselves to be in a fantasy in a world with lost souls and empty dreams? I'ma have to show my love in the form of MP3s. I was born in an empty sea. My tears created oceans, producing tsunami waves where emotions controlling the open seas of an unknown galaxy. I was floating in front of who I am physically, spiritually paralyzing, mind, body, and soul. It gives me energy when I'm lyrically exercising. I gotta spit till the story is told in a dream by celestial bodies. Follow me, baby.
I know the lyrics that I put to the music, it's always been cerebral in one way or another. But apart from that, I just feel like, man, you know, sometimes life beats you down just to remind you that you're alive. And you know, there's no better time than the present to try and actualize your dreams.
The universe is the mother of all. Whether big, whether small, whether short, whether tall, whether devil, whether God, whether weak, whether strong, whether right, whether wrong, whether that, whether this. Reptilian beast, bird, man, or fish. Nothing on this earth can dissuade this. Poet laureate with more shapes than snowflakes, existing everywhere, they still can't locate. My flow bloviates into a spiritual shape and co-creates reality. My internal compass pontificates dramatically. I am not here to negotiate with the enemy. I am here to create product of illuminated speech and wizardry. Poet laureate infinity. I will forever be the illest lyrically. Poet laureate infinity. A cataclysmic blast forced into expand.